Hey everybody, it's Chef John Kinch over here at the Community Grill, and we're on Main Street right here in Frisco. I want to tell you a little bit about our restaurant, and I appreciate having the opportunity to do so. Now, we're a family-run business. My wife and I live just around the corner with our two beautiful daughters. My oldest goes to Reading, my youngest goes to Pioneer. And when we first started trying to figure out what kind of restaurant it was that we were going to open up here in our neighborhood, we realized that those neighborhood taverns that we all grew up with, that were on every single corner, were gone. They were just leaving. And now there's big entertainment clusters, there's corporate restaurants up and down all the big thoroughfares, but that little mom and pop restaurant, that tavern was gone. So that's why we created the Community Grill. You're supposed to put on your door what you are, and that's why we're the Community Grill. We are really in tune to our community. We try to do a lot of things for the community. If you look, there's no national sports branding here in the restaurant. All we have are these wonderful high school and middle school kids that are from our neighborhood. Because you know what? That's what we are. We're the Community Grill. My wife added the tagline that says, "Where neighbors gather," and she's absolutely spot on. Because in a neighborhood tavern, you kind of know everybody. You know the staff, you know your neighbors at other tables. People get up, they walk around. It's fantastic. Now, a lot of neighborhood taverns are just that little neighborhood tavern, but the food, I'm not so sure. So I had to get my chef on and make sure that what I call comfort food with a culinary flair would be fantastic. It's stuff that you recognize. It might be a chicken sandwich, but in our chicken sandwich, make a garden grilled chicken sandwich, we put spinach and tomatoes instead of lettuce. We put a mustard, aioli, and avocado on that chicken sandwich, but our culinary flair is we roast the chicken in-house, just a little bit of salt and pepper and extra virgin olive oil, and then we take it out and we slice it nice and thin, taking away the elasticity of the chicken. So you don't have to fight with that chicken, you can just bite into that chicken. It makes it wonderful. We also have cheese curds that I found in Wisconsin. I went to a Green Bay game and I found these cheese curds, brought them back, and guess what? We make an unbelievable ranch. Yes, our unbelievable ranch. I'll put our ranch up against anybody else in the city. That's how confident I am. We also have some pasta dishes, some salads, which are fantastic. We have a bunch of sandwiches. Our burger is highly rated here in the city. So what you're feeling about, what you think you want for dinner, what you want for lunch today, we'll have that ready and waiting for you. Plus, every single week, we get on our chalkboards and we go and we bring up new items. We bring in commodities just for that because we want it to be fantastic and we want it to be fresh. So we have fun, we love food, we're foodies, and we love creating food. So I sure hope you'll stop in and see us. My team here is like family to me. They will take good care of you in this little neighborhood family restaurant. Now, because we're a family restaurant, I'm thinking about making some today for the kids. Again, I've got two kids, but my street in my neighborhood is full of little kids. So I'm gonna just kind of do something that I think younger kids could do. So I'm gonna make a bacon cheeseburger quesadilla. Okay, kids, you ready? So here we go. Now, we have a 12-inch tortilla here, but most stores have a 10-inch, so you don't need this humongous pan. But we're just gonna start it off in this humongous pan. We're going to lay out American cheese, and I'm going to put one here, one over there, one here, and then I'm going to break a piece and put them right down the center. Man, that's a good start, right guys? It's a good start. Now, we'll put this on a little bit of extra virgin olive oil underneath, not too much, just a little tiny bit, and we'll let that start to warm up. In the meantime, you might want to do this ahead of time like I did. Ask mom and dad to help you brown some either turkey burger or ground beef. We use ground beef. So you want to just brown it and then chop it up so we can use that. I did it ahead of time, and you can see most of my ingredients I put in little bowls to make it easier for me. Now, I want to definitely use some pickles. So I'm going to chop some pickles up. Mom and dad, come check me, make sure I'm doing this right. We hold a knife right like this. See how I'm pinching the knife? Okay, we don't hold it way back here because I don't have control. We hold the knife right up here. We put I call it the toe of the knife right here, and just bring it down. So all we're doing is just chopping the pickle up. Pretty easy, right? We're gonna leave that on the side. Let's do the same thing with the tomatoes. Mom, Dad, watching me with a knife? Okay. See, I'm gonna hold my fingers back like a claw. That way I don't cut my fingers if the knife jumps on me, all right? And I'm just gonna bring that, woo, juicy tomatoes. I'm just gonna bring that down, and I'm just gonna make some nice diced tomatoes. All right, now let's build our quesadilla. We're gonna take some ground beef, and I'm only gonna put it on 1/2 of this quesadilla. Ooh-wee, that looks good already. I like it, like it, like it. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of lettuce, right? Because of the cheeseburger, you have some lettuce. How about those tomatoes? Let's spread out some of those tomatoes. See how easy it is because I already put all the ingredients in the bowls ahead of time? Let's do some wonderful pickles. We have a fantastic pickle here. And again, if there's something you don't like pickles, don't put it on. Don't put it on. And then, oh, the best part, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some bacon. Ooh, bacon cheeseburger, right? Now, this has already been warming up. Your cheese is melted. So then we're gonna take a spatula and we're just actually gonna fold this in half, just like that. And then give it a little slap with your spatula. All right, that way it'll really get brown in the pan. Once this is cooked for a little while, I'll flip it over, and that way I can get a little bit of brown on this as well. So you're asking me, Chef, what do you mean by a little bit of brown? Well, let me show you. I actually have made one already. And you can see that it's got like a brown crispiness on it, right? See, if I push it all together, it kind of looks just like what you just made. I cut it in half, then I cut it in half again, making 4 wonderful slices of cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger quesadillas. Now maybe, kids, you're like, man, that's cool, but I really want to make my own. Well, here I got another pan that I'll use. This is pretty easy. I'm just gonna take 2 slices of American cheese, kind of spread it around here a little bit, and I'm gonna let that cook. And then as soon as it's warm, again, I'm gonna use my spatula and just fold it in half and give it a little slap with my spatula. Once it's browned on both sides, I'm gonna have a kid's cheese quesadilla. Now that looks like a pretty big bite, doesn't it? So I'm just gonna cut that right in half, and there you go. That is a kid's cheese quesadilla. Man, I would love it if anybody would go on to our Facebook page and post some of the pictures, kids, of you either making it or pictures of what you did make, because we just love children coming up and learning about cooking and having fun in our restaurant. So thank you very much for your time today. Again, I'm Chef John. I'm up here at the Community Grill on Main Street. You guys be safe out there. I'll see you soon.